In today's class, we're looking at rebounds in Milonga and the difference between a contra rebound versus a unilateral rebound. So here with the contra, when I step forward with my left foot, my right shoulder comes forward. So contra, and the opposite for Shelley. Here, I'm still going straight with my hips. It's my upper body that turns. And we can do more or less depending on the speed of the music. So it may just be a little bit. See, that was just teeny tiny there. Or it could be a little bigger. Then the unilateral was when I step with my left hip and my left shoulder come with my leg. So instead of opposite, it's the same. And we're talking about with the rebound that we want to go into the floor, not back. And with our hips and our upper body going together. Okay. But we're going in to the floor and then bouncing back. So in and back. So it's just enough to have this foot leave the floor to different degrees. Again, if it's small, my back foot just may barely leave the floor. Or it may even just stay on the floor, but just the weight would leave it. First, if I went a little more, maybe the foot even goes forward a little. But there should still be a feeling of compression and bounce back. So rebound back. Versus if I completely finish a step. If I move my body weight completely over the knee leg and collect, that's not a rebound. So we worked on the contra rebounds and unilateral rebounds. And we can also go right in the middle of those as well. And then we looked at doing that to both sides of the embrace as a step. So we're going to the open side, coming back, changing weight, and to the close side. Open side, close side. And we can do that with the contra or with the unilateral. Then we started going to, all of this is in parallel system, and this is from an open forward step. So open forward. And then we looked at the difference between that and a forward cross step. So see in the open step here, we're open because when we turn to each other, our hips are open, our legs are open. And an open step could go forward for me, back for her, side for both of us, or back for me, forward for her. So we really have sort of 180 degrees there of open step. Okay. As opposed to a cross step, which is where when we step and we turn towards one another, our legs are crossed. So, open, cross. So we use the same rebound to both sides of the embrace again, with my forward cross and her back cross. Again, we can do these very small. A little weight change in the middle, or a little bigger. And we can do these contra. So here, when my right foot comes forward, my left shoulder comes forward, and vice versa. So this would be contra versus unilateral. When my foot comes forward, my same shoulder and hip comes forward. In here, if we go even a little further, we can actually get a little tuck. We can also do all of this very, very small. Then for the more advanced stances, we looked at this, where I'm going to send her out to a back cross, and then to a side step, and then to a forward cross. So I'm switching right here on her side step. So first, I send her back, then to the side as I change right. Now we're going to use a rebound. A unilateral rebound. So we talk about that. This is pretty easy to get into. Easy once you're into it, but a little harder to get into. Because I have to send her back and around to get into it. Okay. So I'm sending her to both sides, to the open side and to the closed side. The exit that we looked at for this was, we did one set, then another set, and then we just walk out. In close embrace. See, and we can do this in very little space. In and out. So it's a step that doesn't take a lot of room, it has a lot of playfulness to it, and a little change of this as well, a little on the vertical. But we don't want it to be too dippy. So we don't want it to be, we don't want to go too down with it. We want to stay pretty, it's just a slight flexing of the knees in it, not a real bending of the knees.
Milonga criolla, la reina de las canciones, y alivian de amor las penas, y alegran los corazones. El canto de mi ritmo me compasina y en él se encierra toda el alma de mi tierra, mi Argentina, tierra de amor. Al resonar el bandoneón, un milongón criollo, la protección es fuerte de otra canción con pájaros. Y no hay mujer que sin varón resista